Our low budget Warlock Aggro deck costs around 1560 Arcane Dust to make, not counting the common cards, but it will help you start climbing the rankings, particularly between rankings 20 and 15. Look, with a good draw, this can present such pressure to your opponent in the early game that they will not be able to establish control. But should you have a bad draw, you can always gain some of the advantage back by sacrificing your health for card advantage with your hero power. However, keep in mind that using your hero power may give your opponent that slight edge needed to beat you, so be cautious if you are behind. If your opponent starts to control the board, you can reset with Power Overwhelming and Shadowflame. Try to avoid going to the late game, as this will give a significant advantage to your opponent, and most of your play is in the early game.
Your soul shall suffer.
Alright, starting hand is average. We're only ranked 20, so I'll keep the Harvest Golem and the Power Overwhelming. I would normally throw them back, but I want to see how far I can get that Voidwalker. Sometimes you can make these creatures work really hard for you.
Why do you call?
So we're going to be very aggressive this game. Absolutely no mercy. We'll only get rid of their creatures when we absolutely have to. I find the Earthen Ring Farseer to be incredibly good value. Alright, so obviously he wants to draw a card. Well, I'm happy to oblige. These imps are really good value too. I've had many games where they've just pretty much carried the match for me.
So many possibilities.
A nice play by my opponent, but I'm not overly worried. That's fair. My opponent used 2 resources to get rid of that creature. So in my opinion the Voidwalker has worked pretty well. Now the thing I like about this particular Warlock deck is you can just trundle along, you know, doing incidental damage, working hard to control the board, and in one foul swoop you can pretty much do 18 to 20 damage. Now I like to think that the Earthen Ring Farseer is what gives me the edge over my matchup against other Warlocks. Gain a bit of life. So with 2 Soulfires and a Power Overwhelming, that's what, 12 damage in hand? So all I need to do is create a presence on board. Well, there's 16 points damage in hand when I need it.
My eyes are open.
I think the logical thing to do here is to draw another card. A quick calculation of the math shows that I can do, what's that, 8, 16 and 3 is 19 points of damage. I always think Demon Fire can hit opponents, I don't know why. And that, my friends, is too easy.